Well, my name is Chris McPhee, and I help people get more of what they want from their business. I do that by helping them implement a complete and proven system using simple, practical tools to achieve three things we call vision, traction, and healthy. And I'm here today with Liz MacRae, who is the co-founder of Village Wellth. So Liz, first question is, give me your 30-second elevator pitch. What do you do for your customers or clients? What problems do you solve, or what value do you provide?
Thanks so much for having me, Chris. So we are digitizing business acquisition. We work majority with what's called acquisition entrepreneurs, lots of different types of people that are looking to buy businesses. And essentially, we are revolutionizing the search process. When someone's looking to buy a business, that searching phase can be very exhaustive. And we find that it's estimated 95% of buyers will never transact because they will abort and abandon their search just because of the antiquated way the industry is right now. And so buyers go to Village Wellth and they register their search criteria, and they can instantly gain access to the business for sale ecosystem that we are working to build. And we help acquirers build and manage their acquisition network through building credibility with us on Village Wellth, which attracts deal flow to them.
So second question, what would be a typical trigger event that would cause a buyer to go onto your platform and then conversely a seller to use your platform?
So for buyers, it can depend on their stage of their search. We have a lot of people who have never bought a business before and are looking to start down that path and explore what options are available to them. So they'll register with us earlier on. And then we have a second type of user that maybe has been looking for quite some time. They're just looking for another tool in their toolbox, and they're exhausted of the repetition of searching for a business to buy, and they'll register their search to access. Maybe we have different deal flow that they do, and just to have a presence online where sellers can find them.
What would make Village Wellth be a unique or an alternative that they would want to consider relative to other alternatives that they've got?
So there are lots of business for sale platforms out there, but how ours is different is we list buyers. So we are the only platform where you can publicly browse for buyers. So you don't have to be a member to browse for business buyers. Things that are registered in their search are like location, where they're looking to buy a business, industry, size, value of that business, a little bit about why they're looking for a business. And we encourage people to input, what are your strengths and why do you want to find a business? And we are the only platform where you can search and filter for buyers based on that set of criteria. And the other thing is that we digitally verify our acquisition entrepreneurs for their proof of funds for down payment through the use of technology, which is an industry first.
So you walk me through the experience of what that looks like, maybe from a buyer or a seller, whichever perspective you want to take. What does it look like when they start to engage with the platform?
We're a SaaS platform. Buyers can join for free and register their search. That doesn't cost. We do have search services that are a monthly fee for service if someone wants to do a more aggressive outreach and targeted search in a specific industry. Sellers can browse buyers for free, but to engage and connect with buyers, it's an annual subscription. We work with business brokers and intermediaries, M&A firms, to provide our digital verification technology as well. That's a service that we provide to them so they can verify their own buyers. And this allows for them to be more confident in the individuals that are inquiring about their businesses. And that's what we're finding too in the industry is there's a lot more content out there around buying businesses. There are some amazing books. There are YouTubers that are talking about how it works to buy a business and the return on investment and that kind of thing. So there are more buyers entering the market, but it's hard, if you're representing a business for sale and you're trying to maintain confidentiality, because that's typically how it works, is sometimes business brokers are inundated with buyers, and it's hard for them to sift and filter through who's legitimate, who's just curious and kicking tires versus someone who is really motivated to buy a business. And then the people who are really motivated to buy a business, here I am, like I'm a real buyer, I'm a real person who wants to do this, but there's a lot of noise out there. And so they have a hard time kind of competing with some of these buyers that are just kind of poking around and being curious. And so as a sell-side advisor, sometimes, it can be hard to get their attention. And as that advisor, there's lots of buyers out there, and it's sifting through, the ones that are really motivated and financially capable to close on an acquisition. And that's what we're working to kind of clean up and make more efficient in the process.
Great. So my last question, you've kind of even segued into that, is what's next for you in Village Wellth?
Yeah, so right now we are actively working on frictionless lending solutions. for acquisition financing and accelerating buyers to ownership faster. When someone's building their search criteria and narrowing down what that business type is that they're looking for, and then they move into the search process, which is time consuming, and then they access financing. And so those first three pieces of narrowing the search criteria, searching for the business to buy, accessing the ecosystem, and then moving into accessing capital to finance that business acquisition, those are the three pieces we're working on. And next is coming the finance solution.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, thanks very much for your time today. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. This has been fun. Thanks for having me.
Bye.